And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Interleague Baseball next. Here's Gerard Dyson, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Hitting off for Seattle, the center fielder, number 1.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. One strike now from Cole. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Well, he's going to come after you with the breaking ball, it looks like today. First batter, he's already thrown 2 curveballs. He's got himself ahead in the count. This could be a breaking ball game for him.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Gerard Dyson becomes the first out of the inning.
Robinson Cano.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. He pulls this one into right. Polanco is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Third, right fielder.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the Mariners are down in order. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Henniger will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting second.
Josh Harrison stands in.
Josh Harrison.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time, but foul. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Batting third.
Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, if you're wondering what kind of night he might have, he's giving us good signs. The first 3 hitters, he's gotten ahead of. If he does that, it could be a great night.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing in the Pirate first. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll lead things off against
Seattle.
Garrett Cole.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bell coasts under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Pirates. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Frazier is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
First baseman.
In now, Danny Valencia. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
A great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Fielder, Gregory Polanco.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he'll step off and try again. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Now the pitch. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. At third base, Kyle Seager. He has really turned himself into a nice defender. You'll see him early. Extra work. Catches as many ground balls as he can. If the ball's hit to him, he's not going to miss it very often.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws. Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Andrew McCutchen becomes out number 2 this inning. David Freese is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back in Pittsburgh, we get a shot from the city across the Monongahela River. Got to say that 10 times fast.
Patrick Mike Zunino
sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Christian Bergman. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Bergman.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me. Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away. Into the windup and the pitch. Mitch Haniger is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here it comes 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Bell is there. And that's the third out. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. One gone now for the shortstop, Jordy Mercer. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a fastball misses there. Ball four. Now to the plate, Garrett Cole. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High pop up. Mutter has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for round number 2. Striding in once again, Adam Frazier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Haniger will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Ready for another chance? Gerard Dyson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 1, Gerard Dyson.
First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Cano comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the changeup is way low that time. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Called chop foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 now to Cano. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 2-2. Line toward right center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there and say.
In now, Nelson Cruz, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Making the play here is Harrison, and there are 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kyle Seager
Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And now Harrison will look this one in to retire the side. One left for Seattle. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
leading off the 4th for the Pirates.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Josh Harrison is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
You definitely don't want to walk the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he's done a nice job of coming back. He was down 3-0. Now we're sitting 3-2. I think he's got the confidence now to throw another strike and see what happens.
Now here's the pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. Giving chase is Henniger. That gets down, and the Buccos' first hit of the game is good for extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
First baseman number 55.
Stepping in, Josh Bell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them.
Stepping in now, Gregory Polanco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
In the dirt here. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
The center fielder number 22.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Andrew McCutcheon is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A little bit outside. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
3-1. Here it is. McCutchen will take one that misses. It's ball 4. Now at the plate, David Freese. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
David Freese.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple through 4. Still tied, nothing.
Leading off for the Mariners, shortstop.
At the plate, Taylor Motter. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Under this one is Harrison, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman.
At the plate, Danny Valencia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Frazier is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Into the windup and the pitch. Mike Zunino will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swing and a liner. Foul.
But it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Francisco Cervelli.
0-1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Now here it comes. Line to the right side. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
The shortstop.
Now at the plate, Jordy Mercer. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting,
Striding into the box, Garrett Cole. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out. He is having a terrific game, pitching well enough to get back to the plate again.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 delivery. A high fastball is in there. Here it comes on 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And this is bobbled now by Cano. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Bergman. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Christian Bergman.
Guillermo Heredia will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 5, Guillermo Heredia.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. He'll try again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on you. That ball just continues to move, and he laid off it.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Digging in to try it again, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 delivery. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Harrison will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Ready once again, Gerard Dyson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Polanco has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Robbie Cano now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner heading to second, and the inning is over. None left for Seattle. We are still scoreless. Josh Harrison stands in. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Dan Altavilla enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Seattle, number 53, Dan Altavilla.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Number 55.
Here's the first pitch to him. Josh Bell comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Gregory Polanco will be next. Too high, and that cost him ball 4. Here's Gregory Polanco. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Polanco.
And this one runs up high. Ball 1. From the stretch. And a fastball just a bit up.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-0 now. Runner at first here, one man out. And this is fouled at the plate. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Now both runners are breaking. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
Yes, you're out.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Edwin Diaz is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning.
Edwin Diaz.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. David Freese is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
He's got a good fastball, Matt, and you can clearly see this situation. He's in a little bit of a jam, but he's going right to his bread and butter. Here comes my heater. I dare you to hit it.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the Pirates strand a couple. Still no score. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's flared out toward left. Frazier coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I like how he's pitching. He chased that pitch 0-1. Well, go right back up there again. He went back up there 0-2. He laid off it. That's okay. Now you go see if you can get him out another way.
Here's a high pop-up. Bell is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 15.
Ready for another shot now. Kyle Seager. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. McCutcheon is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Digging in once again, Francisco Cervelli. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Now another 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate. Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Jordy Mercer now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 1 out, nobody on. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Pitcher.
Digging in and looking for more, Garrett Cole. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, Matt, you're the pitcher. There's 2 outs, nobody on. You're letting it fly, right? I'd be doing the same thing like he just did right there. 2 big swings, and he has nothing yet.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Taylor Motter steps into the
Getting off for
box.
Seattle.
0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Taylor Motter.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Soft liner towards short, and 1 gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another
First
chance.
baseman.
Danny Valencia. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Your attention,
Now here's
please.
Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way. Juan Nicasio gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Zunino. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Now at the plate, Edwin Diaz. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. But this will get foul for strike 2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
On the ground to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning. Striding in once again, Adam Frazier. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. A changeup over the inside corner. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Seager. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Harrison. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Popped up. And this is taken in for the 2nd out.
First baseman number 55.
Josh Bell the next to hit. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both. So now you got to really think. He's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meet.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And a full count now, 3-2.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Fouled back. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Striding in, Mitch Haniger. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Gerard Dyson. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Making the play here is Harrison, and there are two away now.
The batter, number 22, second base.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he chased up and out of his zone. A swing and a miss. Now the 1-1 to Cano. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Here's Gregory Polanco, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And that misses for ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. 3-1 now. Andrew McCutchen will be next. And he'll step off and try and reset. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And that misses here. Ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half. Here's the first pitch. Runners off for second. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. Valencia is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 23.
Stepping in, David Freese. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Pitch outside, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 1-0. Ball 2 now. Now the 2-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 2-1. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And raise the Jolly Roger. The Pirates are going to walk off winners.
Well, you know, once a man's standing at third, there's a million ways to get him home. But to lose a game like that, painful to say the least. But in the other dugout, they'll take it any way they can get it.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Buccos From the home of the Mariners since 1999, there's a look at Safeco Field here in Seattle. Ought to be a good one here between the Washington Nationals and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball starts right now. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll get us started in this one.
Shortstop, number 7.
And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. And he takes a called strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup is way low that time. Now here's the pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Now at the plate, Ryan Rayburn. The head-to-head with James Paxton, 1 for 3. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Ryan Rayburn goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though,
and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's... Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners.
In there, 0-1.
0-1, Gerard Dyson.
Ready with the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Strasburg on 1-1. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
A called strike over the outside corner. Here's the 1-1 now to Cano. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
So we got him looking there. Robinson Cano becomes out number 2 this inning. Nelson Cruz is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Well, that ball was scorched. Now, I know it didn't hit the wall in the air, but it gets to the wall. And
here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. One left for Seattle. We are still scoreless. Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
all right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Daniel Murphy comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
Yeah, I doubt he's going to look back at that swing when he's reviewing the video of his at-bats tomorrow.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
That's when you're looking for a ball inside. That ball's all the way in.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now is Anthony Rendon as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 0-1 on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
To 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Ready with the 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Batting 7th.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Taylor. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Take something off, but it's 1-2 now. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Zunino gathers it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. 3-2 now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Left fielder.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Popped up. Rendon is there for it. 1 down.
All right, here's how the Nats line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at the catcher, Matt Wieters. The biggest compliment I ever heard from Matt Wieters, nobody catches a throw from the outfield and tags a runner better than him. He'll take a shot, too. He also calls a pretty good game.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
What a difficult combination. 96-mile-an-hour fastball, then he comes back with the curveball. So difficult to not sit on that 96 and be able to react to that curveball. It's a tough combination.
Here he comes again. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to. A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here.
Zunino.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
This is just great pitching. They start him up.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base.
Leading off for the Nationals.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Adam Lind stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trey Turner will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I like that pitch right there. Nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Rayburn. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Out into right center. Well hit. Lind rounds the corner and is headed home. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's 1-1.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Ryan Zimmerman stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Well, when you're facing good hitters, you got to mix it up. Most people say pitch off the fastball. Clearly right here, that first pitch changeup for a strike has now set up everything else. He's pitching off the changeup.
Hit in the air to left. Gamble is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nationals get a run. Stepping in, Mitch Haniger. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. 2-2.
2-2.
Here's the 2-2. A fastball that just misses inside. Here it comes. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter, second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Grounded to the right, and he is out on the tag. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece.
Leading off for Washington, second baseman Daniel.
And this is
Murphy.
in the air down the left field line and into foul territory, and they can't run it down. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. In now is Anthony Rendon. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Rendon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the fourth inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
This one's down to third. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
The 0-1 on its way. Down and away, ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Matt Wieters is at the plate as he watches ball one. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Wieters awaits the 1-1. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And they will tag him out at the plate. And that'll keep our ball game tied up as the inning is over. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter. This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling, even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Now in the box, Taylor Motter. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
he's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Cruz is on his way home. And he's safe.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on a triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Murphy is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Mariners. Striding in once again, Adam Lind. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Hitter, Adam Lind.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Mutter onto the grass. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready once again, Trey Turner. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. And that one stayed too low apparently.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Up next for the Nationals.
Digging in once again, Ryan Rayburn. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Inside here with the cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Zunino has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Here now is Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Mariners.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
That's just frozen. Big curveball up and in the zone. That's one you want to hit, right? But he wasn't able to pull the trigger. That's just frozen.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Here's Gerard Dyson. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In the air now out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
The right fielder, number 34.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Ryan Zimmerman Swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Daniel Murphy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Dyson's there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Here's Robbie Cano now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Second baseman.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg. Hit softly on the ground to first. Zimmerman is there. The tag, and he is out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Digging in to try it again.
Cruz.
Nelson Cruz. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Third baseman number 15. Kyle
Here's the third
Seager.
baseman now, Kyle Seager. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground, but foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Well, he persevered right through it. Now he's 0-for-2 before this base hit right here with 2 strikeouts.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. Here's a high pop-up. Zimmerman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rendon. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Rendon.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready for another shot now.
Taylor.
Michael Taylor, 0-for-2 on his line thus far. And that misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dyson's there. 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate them a little bit better.
1-2. Ready on 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Motter has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They're down 2-1. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ben Gamble 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Turner trying to get there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Standing in, Danny Valencia. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and he'll be there to make the play. Nicely done.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Riding in once again, Mike Zunino. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
Matt, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Strasburg comes set. Here's the 0-2. Grounded to short. Turner gloves it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Here's Adam Lind. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Designated hitter, Adam Lind.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Adam Lind goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Trey Turner is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Ryan Rayburn stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. The 1-2 pitch. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 3 up. Into the box now, Mitch Haniger. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eight. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So their half of the eighth opens with a man aboard.
Well, here they go again. Another base hit. This one leading off the inning here late in the game. But they put together some base hits, but haven't been able to get that big hit to drive in the run.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Just got a piece up the line, but it gets fouled.
Oh, he might have got away with one. Two-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. The throw will go to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
And this is taken here for ball four. Just the second walk he's allowed into his eighth inning of work. Once again, some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. The tag from Wieters, and he is out trying to score.
Now batting.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Runners are at the corners with one man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor on the move. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he is out at the plate. Trying to extend the lead to 2. Here's Bryce Harper now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Right fielder number 34. Bryce Harper.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ryan Zimmerman is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats. Got him.
And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. Hot shot on the ground to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the two-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
It's getting exciting right now. That single right there. Now we got the...
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Time called here as with in now is Anthony Rendon as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's ready. Here's the 0-1 pitch inside the throw. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. And that's waved at and missed. So now the Nationals are down to their final strike here. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Goodwin heads for the plate. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit to tie this game.
Number 3, Michael
Stepping into the
Taylor.
box, Michael Taylor. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And there's ball one. The 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Brian Goodwin will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. Joe Blanton. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Taylor.
Digging in once again, Taylor Motter. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting, left
So
fielder,
coming to the plate, Ben Gamble. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first two guys made outs on just one pitch. What are they doing up there?
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Here's the 0-2. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Sent on the ground out to second. Goodwin up the middle, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
First baseman.
Now at the plate, Danny Valencia. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And there's ball 3. And, oh, they won't let him walk that easily as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Here now is Mike Zunino as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. Gamble is digging for home, and the Mariners are going to walk home as winners.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, his stuff was electric here in this one, so there's no doubt in my mind he's deserving. Look at all the strikeouts on his line. Trust me, that's not easy to do, so he was pretty special today.
Three to 2 the finish in tonight's game. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to the Well, the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. And underway now from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. He pulls this one into right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Batting second.
Here's Howie Kendrick. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, 6 for 15. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
This one's down to third. Gloved by Turner. Forsythe. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Batting third.
Digging in the switch hitter, Andres Blanco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. One out and a runner on second base. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Seager is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Man, I think the key here is their game plan at the plate. They have to be selective. They have to understand who's on the mound and when he's going to get.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Phillies strand 1. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Digging in, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Chris Taylor
runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Corey Seager, a recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already. Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high. 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
2-2 now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, an impressive 4 for 7.
Galvis
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him.
Batting sixth.
Coming to the plate now, Maikel Franco. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. In the outfield, Yasiel Puig, when he first broke into the league, all over the place. Couldn't concentrate, run into walls, throwing the ball everywhere. Now he's really settled into his own and utilizes that arm when he needs to.
Turner has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Batting eighth. Pitcher.
Now at the plate, Aaron Nola. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 0-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Aaron Altair would be next. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. So stepping in, Aaron Altair. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And this is fouled at the plate.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Kershaw now on 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Here's a check swing and a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hard liner toward short. That gets down, and the inning will continue. In to score, the runner from third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big...
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Oh, and he misses it. And the run is in to score from second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Second baseman number
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Howie Kendrick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Seager is there for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the... Now batting, number 35. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
First baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Squared that one up just a little late. Oh. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corner.
Swing, strike 2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6.
Coming to the plate now, Logan Forsythe. His past line against Aaron Nola. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, this is the 6th hitter he faces. He finally gives up a hit, but man, he's looking.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that's in there, base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now is Yasiel Puig. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Blanco, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors. We welcome you back on a sunny day here in Los Angeles, set to start the 3rd inning in this one. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andres Blanco. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Andres Blanco.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This one's flared toward left center. Taylor moving in. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounder down the line at 3rd. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Joseph is retired, 2 down now.
Batter number 13, shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Philly digging in now. Clayton Kershaw. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Clayton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he goes after the first pitch and sends this one on the ground to Kendrick at second. And on one pitch, he's retired.
The left fielder, number 3.
Striding in once again, Chris Taylor. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Oh, that was a nice pitch. A changeup first pitch. Hitter was aggressive. Swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The batter number 5, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again. Corey Seager. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Phillies 3 and the Dodgers nothing. So digging in now, Maikel Franco. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Maikel Franco.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Cameron Rupp is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1-1. Kershaw now on 1-1. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Seager is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
So striding in, Aaron Nola. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Softly hit out to short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philly. Into the box now, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, number 10.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Another one sent foul.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
The batter, number 35.
Stepping up now, number 35 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Rupp recovers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
The catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive. See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Altair. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Aaron Altair.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Now the pitch. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Seager backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Second baseman number 47.
Digging in once again, Howie Kendrick. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig's got a read on it. And the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Stepping in, Logan Forsythe. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Logan Forsythe.
High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jock Peterson. He singled his last time up. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, 0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
So he got him swinging. Jock Peterson becomes out number 2 this inning.
Yasiel Puig.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Yasiel Puig is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
To 2-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail it here 3-0. Ready once again, Andres Blanco. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Andres Blanco.
Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 19.
Striding in once again, Tommy Joseph. 0-for-2 here to start the afternoon. And that one stayed too low apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Freddie Galvis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Freddie Galvis is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 home. And another foul ball. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Ready for another chance? Michael Franco. He's 0-for-2 with a strikeout in this one. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. He waits. Now the pitch. Line towards center field. Peterson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in to try it again. Clayton Kershaw. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Kershaw.
Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Ground ball left side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double.
Into the box, Justin Turner. And right away, he's baffled by the breaking ball that time. It's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
In the dirt, and now let's see. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Now batting, number 35.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 35. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And this one gets away. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. The 2-0 on the way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 2-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Only ready for another shot now. Cameron Rupp. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Oh, and he sails this one up and under his chin. Quite a start to the inning here. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Kershaw now on 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Stepping into the box, Aaron Nola. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Aaron Nola.
And he pops him up back behind second base. Seager ranges back, and he has it for route number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready now, Aaron Altair. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. On the move is Peterson. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 3 up. Striding in, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Rupp finds it, but no chance to recover. Grandal is on at first after the strikeout.
Now batting,
digging in, Logan Forsythe. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted into center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, center
here's
fielder,
Jock Peterson now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning continues. So with 2 out here, Yasiel Puig gets a chance to bat this inning.
He was sitting on that fastball.
Right,
you can't tell me he was at first pitch.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. Now at the plate, Clayton Kershaw. 2 outs and
Kershaw.
Franklin Gutierrez.
Now batting for the pitcher Kershaw, number 28, Franklin Gutierrez.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strike. Kenta Maeda has been summoned from the bullpen.
For the Dodgers, number 18.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, 1 for 6.
Philadelphia. Center fielder.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there, 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location of those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
So he throws him for the strikeout. Odubel Herrera becomes the first out of the inning. Dribbled up the line. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Andres Blanco. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Grandal has a play, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order, and it's still 3-1. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Well, he gets a hanging slider and does a nice job of driving this ball the other way. Great piece of hitting.
Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Altair is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, third baseman.
In now, Justin Turner. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Now at the plate, number 35. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Franco will make the catch to retire the side. One left for L.A. And it remains. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Tommy Joseph. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth. Digging in, Freddie Galvis. He went down on strikes last time up.
Galvis.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And no one will get this one. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Third baseman number 7.
Stepping up to the plate, Maikel Franco. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's gone 2 for 5. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Taylor ranging back to the track. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Cameron Rupp checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Taylor has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Joaquin Benoit, if a man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Joaquin Benoit.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. 1-2. Here it comes. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Rupp is after it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Standing in, Logan Forsythe. He was a double play victim last time around. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Jock Peterson is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Dodgers are down to their final strike now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
3-1 the final score.